Well, even though it's been a whole month and a little bit more, this trailer has been broken down to the point of insanity. But I think I have a few new clues that, to my knowledge, no one else has picked up on. So, congratulations to myself. It's not much, it's a little bit, but it is a little bit more. So, let's get into it. What else have I picked up on? Well, one of the most immediate things, which is kind of weird that nobody has noted, is almost all the costumes now are either extremely dark blue or they're black. Now remember, the classical look for Michael is the blue overall. And you can imagine some wear and tear, but I think quote real Michael will be in dark overalls. And it's going to throw some people because the imposters also seem to be wearing this dark overalls. So the overalls have become much, much darker. I do think Michael will, in the end, have the classical look with either blue or dark blue, but not this dark. But yeah, if you go through the various scenes, it's very, very dark. So the costume is now much more black than it used to be. So that's interesting. It's not clear why this is the case. And that really clues us in this is probably an imposter. They don't really care about maintaining the classical look. And then we get the ring contradiction, which some people have noted that it has to be an imposter because in one scene we see the deteriorated mask, the classic worn and torn for decades, but the person seems to have a ring while they're trying to stab someone. And that, I think, provides a few clues who it might be. Now, these are outlandish theories, so again, grain of salt, but I think we can infer several things. One is it may be Hawkins because we can presume he and Laurie got into a romantic relationship. Now, why do I say this? Because the character is wearing a ring. Laurie is wearing a ring clearly in several scenes, in promotional shots and in the trailer. She has a ring. So, presumably, if she and Hawkins are in some kind of romantic relationship, maybe they exchanged rings and the imposter is wearing a ring. It could be an affectation by the imposter. They just like the ring, they're just wearing a ring, it doesn't mean anything. But if it's Corey, if we go down the Corey route, we do see a scene where Allison appears to be wearing a ring on her sweater. But again, it's a little obscure. It could just be a locket. So again, I don't want to put out false theories. So maybe it's a ring on her sweater, maybe it's not. It's just too dark. It could be a ring though. So maybe Allison and Corey exchanged rings. It is Corey and he's wearing the ring when he's stabbing someone. So there's the ring paradox, but it does narrow the list because who would be wearing a ring? And again, the killer should probably be someone they know. So it's going to be Hawkins, it's going to be Corey, or it could be even Corey's father. I've said it's probably going to be Mathis, and maybe he just likes wearing rings. So there we are. But there's definitely a big ring contradiction. And then we get sort of to the third Michael, who doesn't seem to be wearing a ring, but who Jamie is aiming a gun at because his hands appear to be normal, and I think people have jumped to this has to be an imposter. Now, I agree, but I think they think it's that the mask is totally normal. I don't think so because we see in several shots that the mask has been deteriorated a little bit. It's not the classic Michael Myers mask, but it has taken some damage. They even have one shot where we're looking straight at fake Michael, and the mask looks a little off. So it looks like it took a little bit of damage. So I would imagine this is later in the film. Whoever this fake Michael is has had a few tussles, and the mask has been worn and torn a little bit, but they're not Michael because their hands are totally normal. Probably is a fake Michael, but their mask has taken a little wear and tear because again we only see the profile, we don't see the whole mask. So it could be the side we're seeing is just normal, but the other side of the mask has experienced some damage. So that is probably yes an imposter, but their mask is not fully normal. So it seems that when we see the deteriorated mask, that is imposter Michael, but that's only one of them. And when we see a normal mask with the dark blue or black overalls, that's probably Michael. So it's going to be a little bit, so it's going to throw people a little bit because we expect Michael to have his classical mask and we expect him to be wearing the blue overalls, the classical look. I think they'll give us that at the end, but for a lot of the film, we're going to see Michael with the dark overalls or the black overalls, and that'll probably throw people because the mask is too normal. On a final note, and nobody has noted this, but I did see it. And again, I could be imagining things, but I think when we see one of the Michaels killing the ginger or redhead, he seems to have bullet holes on his costume. So the overalls have taken a lot of damage. There even appears to be a quote slashing that he experienced. So it could be they're wearing a bulletproof vest. If they're one of the imposters, maybe. But the person looks tall enough. So apparently this is real Michael because who could just take some bullet holes or bullet wounds and just keep going? So that's probably real Michael, and they look tall enough and big enough. Again, the normal mask I think will throw people, but yes, real Michael will have quote a normal mask. He will not get the classical mask, I think, for a while. He may get the classical mask at the very finale, but for a lot of the film, when we see Michael, and that's probably the trick they're going to pull, is that one of the imposters also has a clean mask. They have a normal mask, but real Michael also has a normal mask, and they have now black overalls. Why did Michael make this costume change all of a sudden? I don't know. But there does seem to be confirmation when he's attacking the ginger that he sustained some wounds because we see bullet holes. These could be worn and torn kind of holes, but again, it looks like he's been slashed too. So look out for that. So in terms of real classical Michael, he probably now has black overalls. And he has a normal mask. So look out for that. Thank you for listening.